Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. To another
I even knew it was coming.
Of Pro Wrestling Throwdown. It's the June 27th, 2020 edition. I'm Caleb Black. He's Luke the Big Dog Williams. That's Mighty Max Fury. What your hair just did there.
I know, right?
He's Luke the Big Dog Williams. That's Mighty Max Fury. We're talking about the Wednesday Night Wars. We're talking NXT. Again. Great. No, NXT.
Actually, this wasn't a bad show this week.
Was not a bad week. The show opens with Cameron Grimes and Damian Priest. I cannot stress this enough. Fucking
hand jive.
The hand jive. That's exactly
what we're
it was.
from now on.
That's exactly. Damian Priest is so good. He's so big. He communicates and strikes well. Stop slapping your damn leg in front of the hard camera.
He just doesn't slap his leg. He slaps his side, his arms. You see it all.
Slaps his chest.
Be the Rock. Do it and not make it noticeable.
Do it, yeah. Do it, but don't do it. Like, don't let me know you did it.
I don't want to see you slap your leg. It takes me out of it.
Exactly. It's like you're telling us that what you're doing isn't real. And
That's like the Undertaker talking as loud as he possibly can in the ring.
We already know that, but you don't have to rub it in our faces.
Also, quit talking wrestling terminology and promos. Stop it.
I hate it.
And they've been doing that on NXT too.
I hate it when wrestlers do that. I absolutely.
I heard an announcer the other night say something about somebody taking a powder to the floor.
Okay,
that's our word.
You don't get to. That's our word. You don't get to use that word.
Anyway.
Damian Priest and Cameron Grimes. I think Cameron Grimes is weird to me.
Reminds me of Dieners.
A little bit. He can work. Maybe it's just his gimmick and his look is just not my thing.
Could be.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want to disparage his work.
I think he's choppy. His work's choppy. It feels like it has to be put together a certain way.
And he could put on, a little bit of weight.
A little bit.
Not much. But just
top.
Yeah, he's not
built weird.
He's not he's not small. Adam Cole's fit, but he's smaller muscularly.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
You can tell that he's
Well, it's like Roddy. Roddy is
they're
just
lean,
the right size.
Exactly. So Cameron Grimes.
Except he needs to build his legs.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 or 2.
I'm gonna go 2.
It's because of Damian Priest that
it takes you out of it.
It's the damn leg slap.
If that wasn't the
case,
it wouldn't be a problem.
# leg slap. Next match we have is Jake Atlas versus Santos Escobar, who is formerly King Cuerno, as I remember. El Hijo de Fantasmo, or whatever the hell.
Yeah, we'll go with, what is it now?
It's Santos Escobar.
The most racist sounding name in the history of professional wrestling, next to Tito Santana.
Escobar obviously goes over.
Of course he does.
He's fresh cruiserweight champ.
Okay with it.
I love Escobar's work. I wish they would have brought him in as King Cuerno, and I wish he would have kept the mask on, but that doesn't detract from the fact that he's great.
I still think that Cuerno was a name that Lucha Underground owned.
Probably.
And that's why he couldn't get it.
Man, is he good. And Jake Atlas...
They were either like, wait till the end of your contract for the name, or we can let you go now.
Yeah. And Jake Atlas is a total package wrestler. He can wrestle technically.
Yes.
He can fly. He looks... Yep. He's a handsome, good-looking, well-built...
And I feel like he's flown under the radar.
Yeah.
People should have been talking about him for months now.
He's a guy... I'm not going to use the term that we would use for him in wrestling, but he is in the position with all of his gifts and aesthetics to draw a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely money.
So I hope we see more out of him.
I also like that he doesn't let his personal
life and personal opinions dictate his wrestling.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be known a certain way.
Right.
And that's admirable.
He keeps his independence in that regard, and I think that's very admirable. You're completely right. Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro wrestled Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez in a follow-up from last week's match.
Was what you would imagine it was.
It was another tag match. We'll give it a 2.5.
Although I do like both sides of those teams. I liked Casey when she was on American Ninja Warrior.
And I love Gonzalez because she's not your typical women's wrestler. She's much larger. She's got some real power. I like the aesthetic of that tag team that they had going.
I'm also a big fan of Dakota Kai. I think that everything that Everything that she does is what I would like to have seen Kylie Ray be.
Yeah. And I think her...
And the heel turn is fantastic.
Yeah, her and Tegan Knox's feud is actually... It's gone on a long time, and they still haven't wrapped it up, and I dig that, but they don't make it their primary focus, while also still allowing them to work outside of it, but it comes back to their feud.
Their feud is the female version of Zayn and Steve.
I'll be totally honest, I think that it's my favorite feud, with the exception of Orton and Edge.
Yeah,
in wrestling right now. I think it's my favorite one.
Yep.
It's well done, it's well written.
They're the female equivalent of the Owens and Zayn feud. Where here after a while, they could team them up. Mm-hmm. One could go heel or the other one could go face.
Yeah.
And then you've got that dynamic all over again, then break them up. See, look, Gargano and Ciampa.
Yeah, keep
perfect
them going.
example.
Keep them going. They're doing it. And it's so good to see, like, a good storyline in women's wrestling.
Correct.
And they deliver. That's all I'm saying.
Agreed.
That's all I'm saying.
They're like the post office.
Yeah. Rain Sleeter Snow. I messed it up. Thank you. Rain Sleeter Snow is what I was trying to say, but I gotta lay off the drugs.
Always not supposed to.
Bronson Reed wrestles Karrion Kross.
Perfect way to build a heel.
Haven't beat the big man.
4.5.
Yeah. I'll give it a 3.5.
I'm gonna go 4.25 only because, again, I appreciate the fact that they're building it correctly.
Agreed.
And that Bronson Reed, I mean, he's the first person to show any kind of an offense.
Yeah.
Even Ciampa didn't get that kind of offense.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's the way it should be done.
Yeah. Karrion Kross is fucking
the
amazing.
man.
And Bronson Reed, as a big man, is agile, which I like. You know, I'm not saying he's not doing backflips, but he can move for his size.
Everything they're doing with Karrion Kross is what they should have done with Braun Strowman.
Agreed. I totally agree with that. Aliyah takes on Rhea Ripley in a women's match.
The whole Robert Stone thing. They announced it at the Great American Bash. It's going to be a handicap match. It's going to be Rhea Ripley versus Robert Stone.
And Aliyah.
And if Rhea Ripley loses, she has to become part of
their group.
Which screams NWA to me. It does.
Yeah.
It screams, well, if you lose,
you
don't have a choice.
Yeah.
That's so old school Jim Cornette.
Yeah, and
NWA.
I love personally strange bedfellow tag teams.
You know, the only thing that they have wrong there is they didn't put somebody in a shark cage.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
Should have been a shark cage.
Only difference.
I love strange bedfellow tag teams. I love them. I think the aesthetics and dynamics of having a heel and a babyface teamed up together where the heel still does heel shit and the babyface does babyface shit is so good. And I would love it if that's where this feud led, with Rhea Ripley and Aliyah being... With Rhea Ripley,
end up being buddies before it's over with.
But keeping her being a face, Aliyah continue to being a heel. That shit to me is just entertaining and funny.
Look what they did for it's the same concept of Daniel Bryan and the tag team champions. Kane.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan and the tag team champions Kane. You are correct.
I mean, they built it just like that. It's like heel and face.
Miz and Sandow.
Oh my god, I love it.
It was so good. It was so...
I love watching him suplex himself.
Yeah.
In the ring. It's so good.
Yeah, he was a genius, man.
Trying to mimic what he's saying, but not knowing what he's going to say.
Dexter Lumis and Roddy.
They're going to get so much more out of this.
Yeah, they basically attack Lumis and the match breaks out. I love Lumis fucking with Fish and Strong.
Oh, yeah.
I love he's so captivating and he's entertaining. And those guys sell it well. They make it believable, and they make
him look like he's out of his mind.
Like he's a legitimate stalker. It's fucking gold. You can't get much better than I mean, if Roderick Strong was going to put over your offense and put over your wacky gimmick in a believable way, then you know that it's...
And the other boys feed into it so well, too.
Yeah.
Even Cole being like, you're ready to face him. You're good. Don't be scared. You're fine.
Yeah, it's so
perfect.
Good, man.
Especially considering the fact Cole's like that, just period.
Yeah, I could keep watching that for weeks, probably. We come to the main event.
Best main event in NXT, and I can tell you
Keith Lee against Finn Balor against Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship and the #1 contendership for the World Heavyweight title winner-take-all match.
That will take place at Great American
Bash.
Again, such an NWA thing.
Keith Lee retains the North American Championship,
because which
you called, and he's going on to wrestle Adam Cole.
You realize that creative's eventually going to watch this and they're going to be like, silence that guy right there. He's letting it all out.
Shut those fat motherfuckers up.
If I call this right and that, God, I hope they do that Bray Wyatt thing we talked about earlier. But that would be the third and fourth time I've done this.
Yeah. The only thing you called wrong was how badly Edge was going to lose that match to Randy Orton.
And that was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
Hey, 1 out of 5? Let's be real.
No, I totally agree. And I think it'd be a great way to put the belt on Keith Lee.
And then you have Karrion Kross come and destroy.
Right. But it also, the thing that I want to see happen, the thing that they always get wrong, in my opinion, with dual champions, is that I want him defending both belts. Not all at the same time, not all the time, but one week he needs to come out and defend the North American title.
So kind of like how Seth Rollins did it.
Right, and then defend the world title. And then, you know what I mean? Like, separate.
He's the kind of guy that they could actually pull that off in one night.
And said, you could do it in one night, but I'm just saying, separate it. Make sure you keep both titles feeling special. Otherwise, take the North American title off of him and let him have a direct reign as world champ.
I think the way that you should run this, again, quote me on this, we're running a little late, but quote me on this.
Quoting.
He wins the championships from Cole. Have Karrion Kross come out, say something about his time's almost up. Have Keith Lee go, well, we can settle this right now, and have Karrion Kross beat him once he's already won both titles.
And take the belt off of him?
Yep, that quick.
We could see it happen, baby. We never know.
Because they could always claim that the sand thing wasn't about Adam Cole at all. It was about the championship.
Yeah. All right, what do you guys think about NXT? Let us know in the comments below. After you like and subscribe, send us an email at prowrestlingthrowdown@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/prowrestlingthrowdown. Stay tuned. We're talking AEW next.